What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title's going down. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Somebody told me to check this out, so you know what? I'm not feeling the best today. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So let's check it out.
A streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and off.
Ricky Gervais is not taking it easy on woke celebrities in Hollywood, and it doesn't seem like he's stopping anytime soon. The British actor and comedian has been one of those leading the charge against wokeness, but when it comes to Hollywood, he's keen on exposing woke celebrities. Take the Golden Globe Awards, for instance. You won't believe what he said about film executives and directors in Hollywood.
But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
In case you're wondering, Ronan Farrow is an American investigative journalist known for exposing Harvey Weinstein's sexual abuse. So the fact that Rick says here that Ronan is coming for the Hollywood executives, he's not so subtly saying they're all sexual abusers. And just in case that isn't clear yet, check out what he says in his next breath.
Talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up.
That's the thing, though. Like, I feel like it's some decent. I ain't really got into it. I know of a lot of YouTubers that I know personally that have went down that rabbit hole. But it's definitely crazy. It's definitely crazy even to get into.
I don't care.
Yep, if Ricky ever had a motto, it'll certainly be, I don't care. Because not only did he imply these executives are sexual predators, he directly called them perverts, and even dropped some of their movies as promoting pedophilia. Clearly they won't like that, but then again, he doesn't really care. Now moving away from Hollywood directors and film executives, Caitlyn Jenner was also one of Ricky's call-out victims. And it all started when the woke mob came for him for daring to even say the name Bruce Jenner.
I'm willing to learn, and I found out my crime was that I dead named her. Now, I'd never heard that term, before a day after the Golden Globes, and that was saying her old name, and even acknowledging that she used to be a man.
Sure, Ricky sounds very polite and accommodating here, but in his usual humorous and witty way, he turns around to drop this truth bomb.
I saw him on the Olympic Games. It was decathlete. It was in everything. He was all over the place.
No, and I'm gonna let y'all know, like, real talk, I'm not a person that agrees, like, the whole thing what happened with the Olympics this year, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was mad about it. I definitely was mad about it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I gotta watch what I say on here, but it is insane.
Pert and pole vault he won a medal. He was famous. He was on telly all the time, but a big famous man with a huge, I don't know, but I mean, I guess he probably means a big, but I've learned my lesson. Now, I'd never dead name her now. Now I know it's wrong. I'd never dead name her now.
There it is to the roar of laughter. Ricky brings everyone back to the reality of the fact that she used to be a man, and he was not going to ignore it. No one else should. But in a brilliant way, his joke here also highlights
what do they mean by, like, she used to be a man, though? Like, I feel like you can't, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't by all means, I just know that I grew up, that's a man, that's a woman. So when you say used to be, I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a man and a woman.
Here also highlights how silly the term dead naming is. Obviously coined by woke people, Ricky basically is saying here that because someone has transitioned doesn't mean their former gender suddenly doesn't exist anymore. But after all that truth bomb, he goes further to mock and tease Caitlyn Jenner and how stupid he thinks transitioning is.
Fine, if that's the rules, you are what you feel. If you feel you're a woman, that makes you a woman. Cool. I'm not one of these bigots that think having all that done is science going too far. In fact, I don't think it's going far enough. Because I've always identified as a chimp, right? Well, I am a chimp. If I say I'm a chimp, I am a chimp,
Not only was that a snide remark at Caitlyn, it was a snide remark at the entire woke mob. But then, what he did next was a direct shade at dead naming and the ridiculousness of it all.
And don't ever dead name me. Don't ever call me Ricky Gervais again. From now on, you call me Bobo. So...
In a way, Bobo is just reminding everyone that if you want to be called something else, you better be ready for everyone to have a bit of fun with it too. Classic Ricky, stirring the pot like that. At this point, it's clear how Ricky feels about Hollywood celebrities trying to get all political. In case you missed it earlier, hear it again from the horse's mouth.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg.
So you can imagine how the internet went berserk when he posted a video taunting Hollywood influencers and celebrities who try to sway their fans politically. It was a hilarious satire, but the message in it rings loud and clear.
Hi guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, that's like a hate crime, and it makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country. And you don't want that.
According to Ricky, most Hollywood celebrities should just stick to acting, but when they go ahead to promote their own political agenda, which they really aren't equipped to do, they sway their unsuspecting fans. And that's a big problem. But besides that, Ricky finds it absurd.
And that's what a lot, I feel like, especially with this election, it was a lot of celebrities that wanted to give their input and what they had to say. And they lost a lot of money. I'm not even gonna lie. They lost a lot of money. They lost a lot of fans. They lost a lot of support on what they should have. And don't get me wrong, like I'm a person that, like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But at the same time, that comes with consequences. So
that any celebrity would influence things they have no clue on. And so, in one short video, he calls out all the political Hollywood celebrities all at once. So far, he has called out Hollywood actors, directors, and film executives. He's not even nearly done, because he goes on to destroy woke American entertainment journalists. And again, he did it to their faces. At the Golden Globes Awards, I mean, just take a look at how shocked Tom Hanks is.
Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, fifth time. So...
But like, that was not enough. In another year at the Golden Globes, Ricky shares what he thinks about the Hollywood foreign press.
As you know, the meal tonight was all vegetables, as are the members of the Hollywood foreign press.
By calling them vegetables, Ricky may have been implying that they don't really do their jobs, or do much at all. But you know how woke people seem to present themselves as morally upright and better than everyone else? Through virtue signaling and other tactics, they make it look like you're not a good person if you don't believe in their ideologies. Well, in the same Golden Globe monologue, Ricky completely destroys all the woke celebrities who act like they're better than everyone else by pointing out a single flaw in their systems.
So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you?
Apparently, Ricky is calling out the fact that these Hollywood stars who call themselves woke are actually hypocritical when it comes to the brands they work for. They seem okay ripping off thousands of other people if it enriches them. And they don't care if a brand exploits workers in their sweatshops. All that matters is if they're getting paid. For woke celebrities who keep virtue signaling, Ricky believes this is hypocritical. But one celebrity that Ricky seems to always attack is Steve Carell. Why? Well, it appears Ricky believes Steve is ungrateful for his role in the show, The Office, which was created, written, and directed by Ricky Gervais himself, and he cast Carell in it. Or maybe it's because Ricky believes Steve is hogging all the credit for himself. Either way, there seems to be some bad blood between the two.
You probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from? Let's pay.
Now, was Steve being serious with that non-verbal threat? Well, you tell us. What do you think? On one hand, it appears to be banter between the two of them. But this next clip would make you wonder...
He was a jobbing actor career not going that well, if I'm being totally honest, who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful Steve Carell.
That's wild.
So, what do you think is really going on here? Is there some bad blood between the two of them, or is all?
I think it's honestly like me being real. I think they obviously hate a person that's like that is going to expose the truth, obviously, and get out the truth. You know what I mean? Even if, making jokes about things and being sarcastic, that's something that I feel like a lot of them, definitely in a way, they hide. And what he said in this video too that made a lot of sense is that whatever gains, their bank accounts, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. And depending on who you are, I know of a lot, I won't say I know of a lot because I don't really know what's going on, right? Behind closed doors, but I can say that I know there's more, of, these newer celebrities that get sucked into a lot of this, and it's definitely crazy. Seeing stuff like this is definitely wild. This is, I think, like the fourth. I did a video of Ricky, I think, like a year ago. But seeing this is definitely crazy. And I wasn't expecting it. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Make sure y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all next one.